offices. Wow. You're not going to see these coins. They're only collector edition coins. That means the mintages are going to be absolutely minuscule, absolutely tiny. There's not going to be enough coins to go around. This, you can just take a deep breath, which is tough around me sometimes, and just say, okay, I know with one call I can get all the American Innovation dollars.
I love that. And your auto ships are absolutely brilliant. No searching around and trying to find that one coin that you need to complete your set. You'll be guaranteed the entire set. All right, this is the 2019 Mint State Perfect Mint State 70 Annex first day of issue, limited edition, seriously limited edition, 276 in existence, $5 gold eagle coin for $319.95.
We offered this for about 3 minutes this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. And the quick math of it at the end is we're under 200 coins. Okay.
Oh,
after about a 2 or 3 minute presentation this morning. Okay. This is a solid gold coin. The United States government makes, you know, there's Silver Eagles. So when President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act, he created Silver Eagles. He also created Gold Eagles. Understand, this is not layered or plated or vermilion. This is solid gold. It is the most affordable solid gold coin made by the United States government that we're able to sell. It still is exclusive to us. It's the first day of issue. It's Mint State 70, absolutely perfect. It is individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition. And already about 30% or so of the entire mintage is already gone with a single, like I said, what are we looking at here? 3 minute presentation that we had this morning. That will continue. Once again, 2019 $5 gold, as well as the $10, the $25, and the $50. I will sell out all the first day of issues in 2018. And I most likely will not get to even sell them in 2019 because they will be completely sold and completely gone. This is a absolute guaranteed sellout every single solitary year. The gold always is in terms of our first day of issues. The $5, the $10, the $25, and the $50. Those are the face values of these. Obviously, the gold contained in each and every one is significantly more than that. So once again, solid gold, not layered, plated, or vermeil. This is the 2019, and the incredible limited edition on this, exclusive to HSN, only 276 coins. And remember, gold, because gold is so soft, is very much more difficult to get in Mint State 70 because any tiny imperfection keeps it from being the perfect coin. And it's not just perfect from a gift-giving standpoint or anything like that, but it's perfect from a condition standpoint. Right. And as in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth, and this coin is absolutely perfect.
Well, that's how it is with collectibles. I mean, I think about diamonds and think about, you know, the clarity, the perfection of it raises the price astronomically. You might not even be able to see the difference just looking at it. Same with the coin. That's why we need certified graders.
what's you know, 1 carat diamond cost now? Have it flawless with no inclusions. You know what I'm saying? Perfect cut, perfect clarity, perfect color. You know,
you just added a 0 to the end of that.
Yeah, add at least a 0. Yeah. It's exponential. It's not even arithmetic.
No, exactly. This is a great opportunity for you to get that certified perfect and the first day of issue. Well, we still have some of those 200 left of those. Now, also very limited and 5,400 sold.